Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Badash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the occupant here pushing his gospel and truth and his sincerity to the best of their ability given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. So, Brother Quana Wath, come back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will, to straight to the point. But I came across, this article, I want to say a couple days ago, but the spirit just hit to ultimately go in on it. But it says right here, it says Elon Musk says AI will remove need for jobs and create universal high income, right? So which is ultimately, as we're reading the article, it says a superior version, right, of UBI, right, universal basic income, right, which, really all roads lead, to the MO to the TB, man. All roads lead to the MO to the TB, and this is the time that we're in right now, man. Where Esau Edom, right, is ultimately about to force the masses, right, to take, a little rice grain, in their hand, right, and possibly a brain seed hit, man, But before I get into it, I want to grab this right here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie," right? And again, right, we see it speaking about what, right? Different, verbiage that's being used, right, by those who were in charge, right? What is it? You had Klaus Schwab, right? Ultimately, or someone from the World Economic Forum basically say that you have to have, right, an implantable C-hip, right, in order to participate in society here in the near future. Right, and then what you got Elon Musk, right, is ultimately doing his, his brain C-hip trials. People are lining up, right? You just had a video of it was the new AI phone, so to speak, man, right? Where basically cast a screen, a digital screen, on your hand, and is able to, basically make calls, and it's powered by, AI and so on and so forth. This is ultimately, right, the prophecy of Revelations 13 and 16, right, speaking right before our eyes, right? It says, "But at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." That's right, man. And again, we're in that time, where again he is going to force it, right? The fulfillment of Revelations, the 13th chapter, is going to take place. We're going to read this real quick, and then we'll go back to our article. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads," right? You go into that word that I just spelled out, MARK, it goes into charagma, right, which we know is the RFID micro C-hip, man. It says what? Verse 17, "That no man might buy or sell, save he that had the MARK, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name," right, man? Right, and this is, ultimately why, right, because scriptures say, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. This is why, right, the dollar is being destroyed right now, man, and you seeing, what was it, China, they just did their first, crude oil purchase, right, with the digital yuan, right? Everything is going digital, right? All paper money is being, is basically obsolete, right? More and more countries are going into this CBDC, you're having bank issues, all these different things lead, right, to this prophecy being fulfilled, man. And this is why you see things like this, right? The universal high income, right, which is ultimately part of it, man, right? They're killing the dollar, right, creating that chaos. And what are they going to do? They're going to come with this charagma and say, hey, right, we have your money, right? All this, right, we have, money, right, to pay your rent, to pay for this, to pay for that, right? But in order to get it, right, you have to take this charagma, man. You know, we'll read it. It says while speaking at the UK inaugural AI Safety Summit last week, the serial founder, investor, and CEO Elon Musk predicted that AI would inevitably remove the need for all jobs, right? It says it's hard to say exactly what the moment is, but there will come a point where no job is needed, right? Musk told UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, you can have a job if you want to have a job or a sort of personal satisfaction, but the AI will be able to do everything, you know? It says, it says that may sound alarming to many, but even Musk joked that he wasn't sure if that makes people comfortable or uncomfortable. But Musk's perspective was apparently more positive, describing his vision as a protopian future with AI, which, hey, realistically, he meant dystopian, man. You know, because you got Esau's AI that he created, even even going against him, man. You know. So how would that be anything kind of any kind of positivity going in that when even this damn devil's creation is going against him, man, bucking up against him, you know? So really it's dystopian, man. You know? Matter of fact, let's look up that word if we can. Dystopia. Right? A dystopia, right? He said protopia, but it's a dystopia, right? And it says an imaginary bad place, right? Bad or abnormal, right? So that's exactly what that's exactly what Esau's future is going to be, right? It's gonna be bad, man. It's not gonna be good, right? Because the scriptures say, right, can he that is accustomed to do evil, right, do good? No, man. You know, it's not gonna happen, right? He is the wicked, man, and this is what we see, right, within today's society, right? That the wicked are rulership, man, right? You look at all the evil and wickedness that's here on the earth, right? It starts with this damn devil, right? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man. Right, so he's talking about a protopia. Hey, well, guess what? They don't have the capability. They don't have the capability of creating any kind of, good future, right? The future is only going to look more and more, chaotic, right? It's dystopia. It says an imagined state of or society in which there is a great suffering or injustice, So there you go, man. That's really what he meant. We'll go back to it. It says, I think everyone will have access to this magic genie. There you go. Right? He says, I think everyone will know. He knows, right? Because that's the goal, right? Is to be able to get everyone connected to the IoT, the Internet of Things, man. Because it really goes back to, his want and need to be able to control all things, right? Pursuing the 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4, right? He believes that himself to be the Most High, right? So he's trying to set himself up as the Most High, man. This is what it's all about, right? It says, I think everyone will have access to this magic genie and you're able to ask any question. It will be certainly bigger for education. It'll be the best tutor. It says there will be no shortage of goods and services. It will be an age of abundance, right? So he's really trying to ultimately, that's basically what Esau's trying to create, right? He's trying to create, right, the kingdom, right? But he's not going to be able to, It says he also suggests that AI will lead to a universal high income, an apparent superior to universal basic income, which other Silicon Valley figures like Sam Altman and Mark Zuckerberg have advocated for, right? Because it does what, man? It gets everybody basically on point. And this is why, gas prices, interest rates, just cost of living prices overall are ultimately going up, right? So it's ultimately to get you people into a state of pressure, right? And this is why they ultimately introduced the stimmies too, man. When everybody was feeling that pressure of the lockdown, what did they do? They threw out money, man. Nobody was able to work, right? They threw out money. And what that did is got everybody used to getting paid, without having to work. And now today, right, now that, everything's basically open back up, right, you got more and more people, that are sitting here, not wanting to work still, man. right, have to go back to work because there ain't no more stimmies, but yet they don't want to work, right? So when another, something similar, like a UBI or a UHI in this case comes along, and you best believe they're going to take it, man. Again, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, so we understand why, the lockdown happened, why these stimmies came out, and why prices are going up now, right? So they can ultimately introduce, that UHI, right? But again, there's going to be a catch, right? You have to take the Charagma in order to get it. It's not going to be free like it was this last time, man. It says we won't have a UBI, we'll have UHI, right? Musk said. It says without clarifying how the two differ, in some sense, it'll be somewhat of a leveler or equalizer. Musk's preference for UHI may signal a departure from his previous stance on UBI in 2018. He posted on X, which is Twitter, that universal income will be necessary over time if AI takes over most human jobs, while disclosing that Tesla was working on a robot during a company presentation on AI in 2021. Yada, yada, yada. And that was basically the point on that, which you can ultimately go and, look for this article on yahoo.com and read it yourself. But again, there's proof, man, right, that they're ultimately leading, or leaning towards, establishing a UHI, right, or which it was I guess, as he said, a superior form of UBI, man, which again, all roads lead to the Charagma, man, and really all this, right, bringing out these articles, man, and going into the scriptures, it's a warning, man, right, warning that, hey, the Lord is finna have this devil come down, right, and force the masses to take it, right? But no matter what happens, no matter what Esau Edom does, right, not to take this Charagma, you're not to take this Charagma, man, because you will be destroyed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right, for taking it, right? Let's go to Revelations 14. And verse 9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb," right, man? So you will be destroyed, man. That's the bottom line. Again, this is a warning, right, to the masses, right? Those that truly believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Don't take this Charagma, man. No matter what Esau Edom says to you, no matter how, he tries to present it to you, right? Convenience, right? He might even do it in a, an evil way and say, hey, well, guess what, right? Your kids are not going to be able to eat. You're not going to be able to pay your bills. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that, unless you take this. Or it might even, as scriptures say, right, the enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Or he might even try to tell you, oh, well, we might even throw in an extra $1,000 if you do it now, or, it'll give you this sort of benefit or yada, 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 however you may do it, right? It don't matter. Don't take it, man, right? Because realistically, right, this damn devil, his whole, his whole, what do you want to call it, a protopia, really a dystopia, is going to get shut down by the Most High anyways, man, right along with those, right, that ultimately try, that do take the Charagma, right? Not only is the Lord going to destroy those that take it, but the Lord's going to destroy this damn devil and his whole enterprise, man, Let's grab that real quick as well, and we'll ultimately close out. This is Job chapter 5 and 12, right? It says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So again, even if this damn devil, right, is talking about, the future and talking about, this, that, and the third, and, again, and making it sound real good, hey, don't take it, man, because the Lord's going to destroy his whole so-called protopia anyways, It just makes it worse for you if you take the Charagma, because now not only, You know, is this damn devil getting, brought down? Hey, but you gonna be brought down to the ground too, man. You know, you gonna have a missile with your fucking name on it, man. Handcrafted for your motherfucking ass. You know? So really, this is just a warning, right? Don't take the charagma. No matter what you do not take the charagma. You know? So with that, Lord wills edifying, Lord wills straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rachak, Wadash, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Until next time, let's say shalom.